Hello, Gene Schwimmer here. Welcome to today's vlog. Before we get to the subject for today, just a short item I want to share with everybody. It's actually very interesting. Do you remember the McCloskeys? The McCloskeys were the husband and wife lawyers in St. Louis who used guns to hold off a crowd of quote-unquote protesters who had trespassed on their property and were threatening them to the point that they feared for their, at least for their safety, but I believe for their lives. I believe one of them said for their lives. In any case, they had guns in the house. They took them out and they held off the quote-unquote protesters. They were charged with a crime by the local government, but the state government, the governor, either dropped the charges or pardoned them. I think it was just dismissed the charges or vacated the charges. I don't remember exactly. The point is that they were not punished. They were not put on trial. Nothing like that happened. Well, the McCloskeys will be speaking at the Republican National Convention where they will be endorsing Donald Trump. Now on to today's subject. This is picking up or revisiting a subject that I have talked about a few times already because I am noticing that Trump is attracting black support more than earlier Republican presidential candidates. I have to say in fairness that that is a pretty low hurdle to hurdle because it's usually in the low single digits, but Trump seems to be doing a lot better. It's going to be, again, interesting to see how much better he does, but I'm seeing increasing evidence, and part of the evidence is the number of articles I've seen on this, but also the amount or the degree to which these people are coming forward. A black Republican or a black Democrat thinking of voting Republican, I would think that they would not be very vocal about their intent to vote for Republicans because they, and especially Donald Trump, because he's continuously called a racist. Most of the people around these black Republicans are probably Democrats, probably most, if not all, of their friends, so they risk losing friends. But I'm seeing them coming out, to use a common term. Usually it means a gay person stating publicly that he is gay, but it's also looking like it's black people coming out and admitting that they are going to vote for Donald Trump specifically, but that they are supporting the Republicans in general, and, which I'll get to in a moment, they are running for office as Republicans. I have to think that that is because they are not being ostracized by other black people for stating that they are going to support Republicans. It's becoming easier, I think, for them to come out as Republicans. And I would think that it would make it easier for additional either black Democrats to switch parties or black Republicans to admit that they are Republicans. So I just want to give you first just a couple of headlines. Oh, and I link to these articles, by the way, so you can read the whole articles. I don't want to go into a lengthy discussion of the specifics of each article because I have a video. It's 2.5 minutes. I want to share it with you. I want you to watch the whole thing. First headline, will Trump-Biden race reshape minority voting? Some data suggest yes. Second headline, shocker, Democrats losing decades-long grip on young black voters. These are just the latest two in a number of such headlines I've shared with you all in past vlogs. I expect that there will be more. I am eager to see how this translates into actual numbers in November. Now I'm getting to this video that I want to show you. It's been all over the internet. It's gone viral, so you may already have seen it, but in case you haven't, I'm going to show this video. It's from a young black woman, Kimberly Klasic, who is running for Congress as a Republican. She made this fascinating, very effective, very factual video. I just want you to watch it. It's 2.5 minutes. I think it is well worth your time to watch the whole thing. So without further ado.
Do you care about Black lives? The people that run Baltimore don't. I can prove it. Walk with me. They don't want you to see this. I'm Kim Klasic. This is Baltimore, the real Baltimore. This is the reality for Black people every single day. Crumbling infrastructure, abandoned homes, poverty, and crime. Baltimore has been run by the Democrat Party for 53 years. What is the result of their decades of leadership? Baltimore is one of the top 5 most dangerous cities in America. The murder rate in Baltimore is 10 times the U.S. average. The Baltimore poverty rate is over 20%. Homicide, drug, and alcohol deaths are skyrocketing in our city. Do you believe Black Lives Matter? I do. The vast majority of crime in Baltimore is perpetrated against Black people, who make up 60% of the population. So why don't we care about our communities? The Democrat Party have betrayed the Black people of Baltimore. If the politicians walk the streets like I do, they would see exactly how their policies and corruption affects us. If they don't want to see it, they don't want you to see this. Go to any Baltimore neighborhood and ask this question. Do you want to defund the police?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
I had 3 sons killed in Baltimore City. And I think if we defund the police officer, it's going to be worse than that. So no, I'm opposed to that.
What are you going to defund the police for? Why? How do you defend your city, your community? Families are losing people.
It's not just Baltimore. The worst place for a Black person to live in America is a Democrat-controlled city. It's 2020. Name a blue city where Black people's lives have gotten better. Try. I'll wait. Look at this. How are children supposed to live here and play here? Democrats think Black people are stupid. They think they can control us forever. That we won't demand better and that we'll keep voting for them forever, despite what they've done to our families and our communities. Are they right? I'm Kim Klasic, and I'm running for Congress because I actually care about Black lives. All Black lives matter. Our communities matter. Baltimore matters. And Black people don't have to vote Democrat.
Nothing to add to what you just saw, except that I am seriously considering sending a little cash, 25 bucks maybe, to Kimberly Klasic. If you support what you just saw, if you think this is a very courageous and very serious young woman who should be in Congress, a very welcome counterweight to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the rest of the so-called squad, I would urge all of you to consider sending her a little cash too. I wish her a lot of luck, and you know what, for sure, I'm going to do it. I'm going to send her 25 bucks. And if you could send me something, I would really love for all of you to send me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share it with anybody you think would also like the video. If you have any comments, you can put them in the comment section below the video, as well as questions, suggestions for future topics. I would love to get subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that would be so nice. But most of all, come back and see me again. I look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.